What's up, everyone? Time for another backtest of July performance. Before we get started, I do want to remind everyone that we are continuing to run 70% off sale while we are building out the remaining infrastructure of our system here. Currently it's just a database of backtested channels, right? We manage the database. We upload data every week. When every new month starts, we upload, the previous month's data. So we just finished uploading July. We uploaded 1,000 pip builder channel yesterday. I've got another one that I'm going to be featuring today that we're finishing up the test for that. So yeah, 70% off. Once we get this finished, excuse me, once we finish the infrastructure, it's going to go to full price. And so what we're building out is the ability for users to actually run tests in our system, and the output of the test, basically the results of the test, is just going to go into the database, right? So you run a test on channels that you want to see. Everybody in the community benefits. And we're going to be rolling that out in stages. To start, we actually have a data extraction software that you can use. It doesn't test, but it will extract the data. And then once you extract the data, you'll be able to upload it to the user portal, your membership portal. Then the test will get run, and the results will show up in the database, right? As time goes on, we're actually going to be, instead of running this as a standalone app, it'll actually be integrated into the system. So pretty cool. We think that's really going to help quite a bit of people. We do have some users that sign up that get angry at us because, we feature channels that show long-term loss. Why that makes people mad, I don't know. To me, it's, you would just know, stay away from that channel, right? Because some of them are pretty high profile channels and they don't have any profitability over the long term. I personally would want to know. I would think you would want to know. Not sure why somebody would get upset about that. Anyway, let's take a look at the channel we're going to be featuring. This is FTP Gold Premium channel. This is a data set that one of our users sent to us last week. And, as of this recording, we've got, I want to say, close to 300 data sets that we're trying to work through. Some of that will, right now we just run the tests, manually one at a time. We are in the process of building out a system that will actually automate all the testing instantaneously as soon as the data comes in, and we'll be able to thread those tests so that they can run concurrently instead of one, at a time. So that'll speed things up. So that's going to be a huge increase in channel data. So this is a premium channel. They don't really have I don't think that they have it says there's a free channel. I don't know for sure if this channel is tied to, because there's so much fraud. Oh yeah, professortrading.com. This supposedly is who that's who this is linked to. Is a website. I think it's called professortrading.com. And this is the bot. So we're going to take a look at July results for that channel. Let's go ahead and bring that up right now. So if this is your first time watching, we always run the same test. We start with a $10,000 account. We use 0.1 size lots. We don't use any trailing stop losses. We don't use any signal edits, nothing. We just want to see how the signals perform, okay? And we do that because we don't want to curve fit. We don't want to try to create some convoluted solution where it's like, well, this channel is profitable if you do this, this, and this. It's really hard to replicate that stuff in the real world. So we want to make it as easy for users to follow as they possibly can. So yeah, so for the month of July, looks like we posted about a 4% loss on a $10,000 account. You can see the equity curve here. I think this channel only trades gold. So you can see our entries by hours, months, July, of course, statistical scattering of wins versus losses. This, of course, is our average holding time. To me, all these things are important, like especially if you're going to trade a funded account, right? Which probably most people are going to try to do that. You want to know metrics like, what's your drawdown, what's your, blah 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 blah, all that stuff that you have to know when you start planning these things out, right? So, yeah, so gold, I think it just exclusively trades gold. So yeah, 4% loss for the month of July. And thanks for watching.